สวัสดีครับทุกคนเราผลิตทีมอยู่ที่ร้านอาหารชาบาไทยเจ้าของพี่มูลจากชาบาไทย Bistro. So thank you guys for joining us. My name is Andrew. I'm on the Phillies Key team. We are a real estate group in Philadelphia. Today we are visiting P Moon, the owner and chef of Chabaa and Yanako Japanese restaurant. P Moon's been on Main Street for over 10 years and has been getting through the pandemic and through Corona with her businesses this entire time. So we have a few questions for her today, for her to explain about how she's been making it through this time and what she's looking to do coming up. When you heard about the pandemic and everything started to happen, what did you have to adjust? How did you have to change how you operated your business?
My most challenging is the mental set and losing my people, lost my routine, not seeing the customer. That is the challenge. So how can I go on is I am a believer and I have go through a lot of changes of economic cycle. And I go to changes of the set of the staff. I go through a lot of problem solving and all kind of challenge. So when these things come in to me, I take it as another challenge. But this time, it's not just the business challenge, it's health and something that you don't know what gonna bring you and you don't know how to comfort your staff of their future. So if you ask me, the hurdle and the challenge is, I don't know what to plan.
Yeah.
So basically, I rely on my belief and I rely on my instinct and I go day by day and how I feel, how the team feel. If they feel like I'm not ready to work, I feel fear, I feel this, I feel that, and then I respond,
Yeah, definitely a lot of people don't know what's going forward.
Yeah.
But with the yellow phase now starting and restaurants now on Main Street are starting to do outdoor seating, what are you kind of thinking now about maybe some of your next moves or just some thoughts maybe about what's next?
Right. I think what next is, like everyone say, is a new norm. We have outdoor seating every summer, but this summer is gonna be changed because it's 6 feet and it's gonna be replacing of my dining room, and the staff need to practice and follow the protocol of how to serve, how to take care of the customer. Our job is to serve good food, good service. They feel welcoming and enjoy dining experience. So to me is, you see that a lot of restaurants open already, but Pin Moon still not open because I still try to figure how to craft, how to balance between good food sitting outside and a lot of rules and regulations surrounding it without compromise the dining experience. And we lost a lot of seating and thing, and I still try to figure, if I bring my staff, why I concerned about dining experience for my customer. How about my staff? That now they interact with long storefront and side building with a lot of customer seating. With the coronavirus stage 2, the yellow stage is not green, keep in mind.
Yeah.
And we still don't have way to cure, way to prevent, except wear mask. I take my time, thanks to my customer and the neighborhood who now support me through the whole time, that I'm still staying afloat and alive. So going to the next phase is real challenge, but I take my time. I take my time. I move very small step, but I want to be firm and make sure that all the customer that come in really enjoy, and all my server and staff who come back is fully serving with confidence, and their choice to choose to serve.
Right. Yeah. You certainly have a really good following in Manayunk and really Philadelphia. Neighborhoods all over the city know your food. And we're trying to obviously get more notice, and you strive every day to your passion for your food.
Thank you.
Now, when you are starting to open again, you have all this amazing food in 2 kitchens, Yanako and Chabaa. What are some foods that you're most proud of that you serve? And is there kind of like any story about the foods or anything when you were younger that inspired you to do one or the other? But what foods, do you really like to bring to the table?
Right. I bring staple food that is comfort. Food, and I can say it hearty in a way. Pad Thai is really filled up. I would say Pad Thai it's street food, but I be able to feature and present it as the best of the dish can be. I try to keep the true spirit of the dish and how to enjoy it with the beautiful garnish, fresh lime. I do not cut corner in terms of the sauce and the seasoning that go through Pad Thai. So that's why our Pad Thai is very consistent in terms of quality and taste. So I would say Pad Thai and fried rice king crab. If the curry is Penang curry, people love Penang curry. I know a lot of people miss it. I would say pirate king crab is also my favorite too, because I come from not very rich family. There's a farm, orchid farm. So to me, pirate king crab is in my childhood memory is celebrating, because crab and seafood is just for when my mom go to wedding ceremony or party or something, and at the party you want the host want to feature, hey, we want you to be happy and it's a well present and thing like that. So they will cook this dish with the real jumbo lamb fresh crab meat. So it's on a menu for a reason. So it's on the menu it's a moon recommendation. So that one is a good dish. For Yanako is of course fresh fish. Then you can the customer can ask what is the fresh for today.
Right.
So chef always have new special fish for everyone to try and enjoy. Other than that, the signature rolls and the presentation is so tempting and beautiful. So it's a good menu.
I have the whole picture. Yeah, I love that you mentioned Chabaa in Thai. It means orchid, like the orchid farm when you were a kid, and you bring your heart and passion from everything in Thailand, from your family, into your food and directly onto the people's tables. So right now, while you're just working with takeout and Grubhub and Caviar, people are definitely looking forward to getting you a move on to be able for dine-in seating in the future, whenever that is. We have no plan, right? And outdoor seating, we will see. But so thank you so much for telling us and sharing about you and how your experience with Corona and how you're moving forward. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.